Hello, I'm Spaztastic, and welcome to another episode of Spaztastic's Half-Assed Product Reviews. On today's Half-Assed Product Review, we're going to look at this Vivitar ViviCam xx14. Alright, so this camera claims to be a 20 megapixel vlogging camera. It has a little screen so you can see what you're looking at, and figured the best place to go test this out, at least an interesting place, a little bit of a, not me taking pictures of my dog taking his shit around a pond, would be heading over to the Hill Air Force Museum. Why not? Let's go check it out.
So I think I can start the recording off in the truck if we're getting off the freeway. Whee! This is actually not as easy as you'd think. I mean, holding the camera steady and not flopping over. Anyhow, when we get inside the museum, we'll take some pictures and whatnot and change out batteries about 1 billion times. No, actually, I had to replace the dollar store batteries in this because they're about to die. If you ever wanted to see kind of a scale up to a freaking B-52, you can kind of tell that I'm backing up to the thing and I'm trying not to hit my head on it or something. Or I could just take a picture and spare you guys the wind noise and terrible audio. I'm going to do that instead. Alright, since I'm at an Air Force museum, I decided to see obligatory Bird for Days, and I didn't notice the nose cone said 666 on it. Probably fitting, where the teeth that are supposed to be painted on it. Anyhow, time for a battery change. And images can be deceptive of the SR-71. I mean, like, if you can't even see that flight, the screen on this camera is garbage. But that flight suit kind of gives you a little bit of scale. It's not as big as you'd think it would be. Also an F-4 Phantom, a reconnaissance one. Yeah. And I guess since we're on our way out, I don't know this thing's ability to vlog and whatnot. Like 15 frames per second will screen the camera. So, yeah, no, we're sitting over here at the airport on our way to go get some Louisiana fast. So, yeah, we're already out here with the little screen over. I hear that loud noise. Very poorly trying to zoom through, whatchamacallit, and, guess I'll have to wrap the rest of this up in studio with the shaky cam. Are you motion sick yet?
Alright, so as you can see from that video, takes okay pictures. They're really not that nice looking pictures if you actually look at them blown up to 100%, but it takes really big pictures. The first thing I want to talk about with this camera, though, for like little technical things, is that it has a little, the little flip out screen here. I made comments about it when I was doing the little filming, taking pictures and whatnot, of which you cannot see the damn thing in direct sunlight. It's a really bad screen. It's really dark. You can't see it. Of course, anybody that's been familiar with any sort of thing that's modern, like any sort of like modern little screen, would know that. It's just kind of to be expected. And I really liked taking a selfie with an A6. That was kind of funny, because I never intended for that to even happen, because I couldn't see the screen, so I just took a picture and that was the result. Anyhow, this camera supposedly has a macro mode on it, and so I'm going to test that out here real quick. Alright, and something I didn't get into in the on Walmart camera that I did a video on, which I think actually has an amazing screen on it, but it's probably the only thing, is this camera has an abnormally similar menu system to that camera. Other than this one has like a little thing where it can link up through Vivitar software, which I can't test because, well, Linux. That like links it to like Photo Bucket, Facebook, Insta Snapchat, or whatever the fuck people use, because I don't use any of them websites. I don't know how they work. I don't really care. Once I start doing a lot more of these camera things, and I might upload an Instagram and take a lot more pictures and upload it to that. And if I think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments section, or just tell me how bad my driving is or whatever. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm filming this also after I did the macro mode thing, so I have no idea what that looks like. You can just, well, you'd seen it. And yet again, I'm getting onto these little, I have no idea how to wrap these videos up. I need like a pamphlet or like a book on how to do that, or some advice maybe. I'm looking at you comment section in YouTube. This little camera at Walmart costs 40 bucks. And for that price, it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it for 40 bucks, but you can get them online for like 25, 20 bucks in some places, varying different prices. For $40, this camera is not worth it though. But if you liked what it did, if you thought that it took okay pictures, even though I thought that the video resolution stuff on it wasn't too, well, the video resolution was shit, but like the picture resolution and the way it was doing colors, it didn't look exactly 100% correct. I guess how it works. I mean, it is literally just an old cell phone camera that they put into this thing, and you can also tell that the microphone didn't like loud environments. So to wrap this video up, we're just going to go ahead and do this. And I don't know how this looks. I don't know if I look really bright, because I actually do have, well, a shop lamp and a lamp that I bought from Walmart for studio lights. I don't know. I mean, the video quality on this camera is pretty bad. The image quality, that's up for pretty much you to decide if it looks good. I mean, I think personally that it looks a lot like an old digital camera or a cheap cell phone camera taking pictures, but that's a story for something else. Obviously, this camera is pretty well fixed focus. I left the macro mode on it right now, so I might be blurry. Hang on 1 second. Let me flick the camera and see if I can fix that. Okay, so that might actually look better because I left it on macro mode, because there's a little switch on the side for it. So, I don't know. What did you think about this camera? Would you find something like this usable for every day? I mean, it's not every day you take a selfie with a fighter jet, or an attacker aircraft in my case. And I hope you enjoyed this video. The functions and stuff for this camera are in the instructions, obviously. It takes a full-size SD card and 3 AAA batteries. And before I go, I want to tell you that when I started this out, you might have heard me make a reference to the dollar store batteries I put in it. I literally had dollar store batteries in it. Most of the photos in the video I took right there, up until I said that I need to do a battery change, I did on dollar store batteries, along with testing this camera before I used it anyway. So that's a helpful bit of information. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm Spaztastic, and thank you for watching. Loud techno music will now play.